Wait, is this even chill anymore? Fuck, like these bugs are just reaching. Look to them. Oh, god damn it. I'm not gonna damn fall. Oh shit, I almost slipped. Welcome guys to episode 3 of Couch Talk. I'm itching right now, he's itching right now. We are in the forest, in the middle of goddamn nowhere. But I'm gonna let Dante start us off with a little bit of an update.
I won't lie to you guys, I hate this place. I'm so energetic, bro. I'm just ready to just get out of here.
So basically, like you guys know, me and Dante went on a trip to California for a week during the whole coronavirus, and bro, we really exposed ourselves to bigger things. We went outside of that box. We went outside of our comfort zone, and we see more to life than there was in our fucking community. You know what I'm saying? So even though we're in Canada, even though like this forest is actually pretty cool, there's things to climb upon. Like this is a pretty cool trip. It's still not like,
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
People are gonna say that, yeah, we went Hollywood. Yeah, we did go Hollywood. I don't lie to you, because that place, not actual Hollywood itself, but like this California, bro, like you gotta see that shit.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of people were also saying like, hey man, like, oh man, it didn't look like you guys are having too much fun. Like, bro, listen, that was the time.
That was the best 7 days
of my life, hands down. Doing that kind of trip, right, sparked something inside, not only me but him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
we're on a different type of trip right now. I won't lie to you, though. The whole fearless, and that talks about, and that also comes from the whole the mountains.
Yeah, the mountains. That's gonna be our story for this episode.
Yeah,
Windy roads.
I'm gonna just keep it simple but not simple. So we get there, and we're just trying to go home immediately. We put it into the GPS of the car, not actual Google Maps, and it gave us some next long.
You gotta start from the airport though.
So we got to the car rental, and then I was honestly, I won't lie to you, I was talking to him like, yo, how are we gonna get the car? Because me and him knew that, yo, we're not old enough.
You have to be 19.
We're just there, just quiet as shit. We're like, yo, we can't laugh right now. We can't make a scene. But yeah, we were just there, and we kept talking to the guy, and we just basically got the car. We didn't say anything. It's like if you get like, I don't know how to describe it. Like when you finesse someone,
yeah,
or you get a good deal, you just don't say anything.
You don't
be
like,
say anything.
It was so.
We just got out there and just got the car, but we picked some nice cars still. It was like this Ford Fusion.
Okay, well, we just touched down, and we just got our rental car, and now we are out of this motherfucker. We're gonna hop on the freeway, so I'm gonna drive this motherfucker, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. See you guys when I see you. Peace. But to build on top of that too, and from even before that, I think more the real like reason why we weren't laughing and giggling and shit is because when we first got to the airport in Canada, Pearson's, it was type ghost town.
That's good.
So we just pulled up, big drip. The airport is dead. I've never seen it like this in my entire life. Like of all the years I've lived, I've never seen an airport this dry. Like I feel like I'm in like a friggin' supermarket. What's going on? Look how crazy this is. But yeah, man. So we're right. Yeah. So we were laughing, giggling, having a great time. Remember, in Canada, the U.S. border is banned for non-essential travel. So I came in here with the damn rocket ship camera on my neck. You know, I came on with my camera bag. I had some basketball shoes in my backpack. Yeah. You know, it was just kind of casual. He was cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then we automatically got stopped by this TSA agent, right? This black dude. He wasn't having it, and he hit us with the yo, bro. Like literally, this is not live. When we got there, he hit us with the yo, bro. You guys are not traveling.
He's like, you're going to. I was like, yo, Corey.
He's like, yo, like, bro. So when obviously like when I heard that, when he heard that, I was just like, yo, bro, like.
I was not even when I heard that, I was like, yo, you gotta carry us to the fourth quarter, because I would, because when they called me up, they're like, I'll just like, I'm with him, but he had to do all the magic. So that's why in my other video I showed a no for that, because we wouldn't have been in the trip if it wasn't for him. So yeah,
I appreciate that. Hey man, I appreciate that. But yeah, so what I did, I said, hey man, listen. I went full white man on him. I said, listen, I need to speak to your supervisor. You know, so we ended up speaking to a supervisor. It took about 20 minutes. Remember, we were the first ones to get inside that room.
Yeah.
We were the last ones to get out.
Luckily we got there early.
Luckily we got there early because we would have missed the flight.
Yeah, we could have missed the flight.
So we got there at 9 o'clock. We got there at 9 o'clock. The flight's at 12, right? Understand that we were ready for departure at like what, maybe 11:20 or something, 11:15. So it took 2.5 hours just to get to our flight, yeah. And it was a ghost town. So just imagine how much shit we had to go through. So that's why when we really got to the car rental, fast forward to the car rental,
we just wanted to get that out of the way, because once we got that, we knew it was freedom. Like they can't track us down.
Exactly. So now continue.
So yeah, we get there, we pick out the car. It's a nice Ford Fusion. He wanted the muscle car, the Charger, but I mean, I was wanting it too, but like, throughout the trip, my appreciation for the car we picked grew, and it's like, you know, everything happens for a reason, so we must have picked the car for a reason.
At first, we paid for the Ford Fusion, right? We paid for the Ford Fusion.
Yeah, the key situation.
And then right when we got through the gates, you know, they were like, you can have any car in Section 5. And in Section 5, there was a Charger. And we purposely didn't pay for that one because it was gonna be too much money. So we're like, yo, let's just go finesse. So Dante looked at me. He's just like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? When she said, look, so we go straight to the Charger. We go to unlock the car, and the car's locked.
Yeah. So basically, they said that somebody had the keys for the car, but
random person. Yeah. So a random customer by accidentally took the keys and went off with a different car or whatever.
I don't know what happened, but
I say it's God's plan.
Honestly, yeah, everything else.
Yo, that is a yo.
So yeah, yo, honestly, we didn't get the Charger, but we took the Ford Fusion. We did it like a nice little inspection. You know, the car smelled like marijuana when we got inside, so it was kind of sketchy, but I wasn't expecting to get pulled over, so it was whatever. So we took the car, drove off, got some food, and then after like, I don't want to be here right now. Like, we're just trying to go home, you know what I mean? You're trying to settle in when you land. So we put in the address, and the GPS said like 3 hours and something minutes, something like 40 or something. Like, whoa!
So mind you, when we put in the address down, previously when we did the calculation on Google Maps in Canada, we said from the airport it was 2 hours. So when we were listen, at that point we were off of the high of listen. We just beat vacation in the airport. We just got the fucking car we weren't supposed to. So there's no way we're not gonna take this jump and get the car.
Yeah, I know.
And just go for it.
So yeah, we seen that. We seen that there was a big difference on the GPS, but we're like, yo, honestly, bro, like we just wanted to go home. Like we didn't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're driving. The time slowly, like it's getting late. You know what I mean?
And their destination is nowhere to be found.
Oh yeah, it just because we were driving a bit slow, so it just kept getting longer. I was like, yo, it's gonna be a long night still. Like, we were cracking jokes about it the whole time. But what's it called? So we're driving. Honestly, like we fast forward to when it's like pitch black. So we ended up taking the absolute wrong road, but we didn't know that like before. But so we were in the mountains, like the actual, like if you've been to California, like you see that there's big ass mountains.
Big mountains everywhere. So
there's roads on it.
And to touch on that a little bit, to give everybody a bit more perspective, we were probably still on the road at like 11 o'clock, 10:30. Yeah. So imagine that. And California time is 3 hours back for Canadian. So transfer forward that into Canadian time, that's 1 o'clock. Yeah, so our bodies are used to Canadian time. So we're driving at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, we're ready to go to bed still.
But the reason why we didn't go to bed is because it's fucking dark out. It's scary. We don't know where the hell we're going.
We had no idea. We just wanted to get home. But yeah, no, it was a long ass drive of mountains. Like, dude, there was some roads where there was this one time where it was like, oh, one car only, and there was like some light, and we just kept going, bro. We could have literally died. There was literally one lane. There could have been a car coming, and it was a red light. Yeah, I don't know what we were doing, but we were just, the fear was in us. We were like, we weren't really scared, but like, yo, if you're in a mountain, there's no lights around. It's just our headlights that are honestly keeping us like knowing where we're going. But yeah, we kept going. There was this one point where we seen a sign, and it said icy. And keep in mind, we were like, I think we were like 5,000 feet.
5,000 feet in the air.
Like 5,000 feet of elevation.
And you can tell because your ears start popping.
Yeah, our ears were popping, and like, bro, there was wind and there was rocks, and we had to dodge all that because it's a rental car. So if any rock or anything hit the car, like, I mean, I don't know if they would notice it, but it wouldn't be a good look. So there was this one sign that said icy, and this big windstorm. It was like blurry, so we couldn't see much. That came in, bro. I don't lie to you, both of our hearts dropped, but like, we just had to have faith in God, because I really thought mans were gonna die. Because imagine you're up 5,000 feet in the air and you just see a windstorm and you can't even see like 10 feet in front of you. Like, you're gonna shit yourself. But yeah, no, we got through that eventually. And then
we got home at like what, 1 o'clock in the morning? 12?
We got home like 12 probably.
12:30.
And I wanted to sleep in the car, but he was so ready to go inside. He was pissed. I was ready to just knock out. But yeah, honestly, like, I feel like that
the lesson. What's the lesson in that?
The lesson from that is to honestly just never give up, because we could have pulled to the side of the road.
That would have been fucked up.
And slept, but like,
in the mountains, in the middle of nowhere.
Like, we literally could, bro, anything could happen. Like, it's literally, imagine you're sleeping on the side of a mountain, like 5,000 feet in the air.
Yep.
There's no like barricade. It's just like, it's just a side.
There's no going home.
Bro, literally, I mean, we wouldn't die, but it's not.
It's not a good place to be at all.
We were just ready to just go home. We're like, we'll do whatever it takes to go home. If we have to get home at 4 a.m., we'll get home, because it's just safer. It's anywhere but a mountain. pitch black, it's safer.
Yeah. So to give you guys a little bit more perspective on that, not even the whole much situation because that story was beautifully told. But just more of like the lesson on that, like how we said, don't give up. Like,
Oh, and trust God, bro.
100% trust God because that was the only thing we could do at that moment.
Yeah.
There was a moment where like, yo, fuck this rap music.
Yeah,
We're
we turn
gonna
off the
shut
music still. We have to just like, yo.
Because yo, fam, that shit can't save us. Only God can save us at that point. We're going through windy ass motherfucking turns,
Like sharp.
5,000 feet in the fucking air, in the middle of nowhere. And the biggest part is, yo, bro, if you fuck up, you can't go home. Your bed's not waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? That would've just been us. We had to figure it out, and we finally did.
Yeah.
So that lesson and that's just the kind of stuff that you guys don't see on Snap. So I don't, even though it looks like I post everything, I don't post everything.
You don't see the bigger picture.
You don't see the bigger picture, bro.
It's
You don't
bigger
see
than black and white.
Bigger than black and white. The lesson of that is obviously never give up, but this, like, at the scariest part,
Trust God.
trust God, because
Like just in any like scary time of your life,
that's all you can do.
Go through it. You just gotta really trust God. Bro.
It's fucked up because it's just like, okay, going to that was pure shit. Getting past TSA, getting to the car was a pure shit. Getting the car and going 4 hours in the fucking windy hills to then get to where we were with the whole gated community.
Oh, yeah,
and
no,
it's worth it.
It's really life still. You gotta go through the struggle before you get success.
Yeah, so it's like, it was a beautiful lesson. I hope every single one of you guys. I'm not saying you guys gotta travel like us, but I hope every single one of you guys try your best to get out of that box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is really what it's all about. It's really all we're trying to do. All we're trying to do is just do something that we didn't do before.
Honestly, we're just trying to chase some. Cause like I was reading this book and it talks about like the beauty of discomfort.
Yeah.
And they say like if you really want to be successful, bro, like you gotta chase what's challenging, what you don't want to do. You know what I mean?
Bah! Whoa, fucking mosquito. Watch your neck, yo.
Yeah, like they're talking about like successful people.
Yo! Bots!
They chase discomfort.
Yep.
So you know what I mean? Like you can't. If you really think about it, what is being comfortable gonna do for you? It's
not.
You're gonna be in the same spot. So obviously, when you go through this like uncomfortable things, you grow from it. So that mountain lesson, like
That was beautiful. That was a great lesson.
that was awesome. I won't lie to you. I didn't. It was a good way to start off the trip. Because
Even though I thought at that point, like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I know.
That opened the gates to fucking beauty.
yeah, no.
So, that goes to say, never give up. And I'm happy that he came on the podcast again for episode number 3. Hope to see this guy in a lot more episodes. We probably will. Oh, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. This time, his YouTube channel will be in the description. Follow his YouTube channel at,
Life of DS.
also his social media platforms. Do you want to shout that out?
I don't lie to you.
His social media. Follow me on Snapchat at Upnext. You guys see the video before it even comes out because of my stories. Alright, also, hold on. I'm about to make a story right now. Give me a second. Big recorded couch talk in the motherfucking forest, but it is time to go because. And as always, make sure you hop on the wagon before the band gets here. Upnext Nation, stand the fuck up.
I press the button and the doors go up. Whoa, that money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finished friends on my